Good evening, everybody. I'm coming on later than ever before. No, it's kind of late, but that's okay. I'm going to finish off this Semiprecious stone lot or haul that I have. And I wanted to show you my fixing where I put another ring here, right here. I think this one's sterling plated. I've ordered some more real sterling wire jump rings, but this shouldn't turn any more than what's already turning on these. There are two of them, and I've showed them before. I think I don't remember, but these are like a beautiful kind of agates with a lot of kind of like moss agate browns and some darker colors. Real pretty seed beads. These are both about the same length. They are, let's see here, they are, this one is almost 8. It's 7 3/4. Okay. Let's make sure they're both the same. I do believe they are. If I can get it open. Okay, so then we have this one. Yes, they're exactly the same. So let's put 6 on these two. They're really pretty and cold. And the pretty little shiny seed beads are nice. Kind of got a little AB wash on them. Okay. Okay, so what I did, I fixed the tourmalated quartz. And I put it on a really thick, stretchy. We have 0.7 and 1 millimeter stretch thread. So that one's ready to go. It should fit up to about a 7.5. Well, let's just say a 7. 6 3/4 to 7, 7 1/4 maybe at the most. I saw a post on down in the comments, and they were like, "Show us how you made the bracelet, and why don't you make earrings with the with the extra." So with the extra beads, I did make earrings, and here they are, and they're on little lever backs. And I started out in the jewelry business, making jewelry. I made everything. I made necklaces, bracelets, earrings. So I've got this set here. I'll sell for 10. I have probably 7 boxes full of things for craft jewelry making, but they're in Florida. So yeah. So I will be taking a trip down there soon to pick that stuff up. Okay, I'm going to show you how I made them, if you guys want to watch. They wanted to know how I made the stretch bracelet, how it's knotted and all that. So since I'd already knotted that before I even got the request, I went ahead and strung another bracelet that actually had broken. This is on a 7 millimeter because it just has smaller holes and smaller beads. This has kind of agates and some jaspers and 2 little copper beads there. And so what I usually do, I'll hold the 2 sides, and I'll do this, and I'll make sure I'm making enough room, and of course that's good. So when you knot it, it's not too small. Definitely not too small if my wrist is as small as it is. Okay, let's set that over there. So I'll show you how I knot it. I've been doing this way for a long time. Sorry, my hand's wet. So what I do is just I go make a tie, you know, make a, what do you call it? An over, one loop over, and I make it tight, okay? So it's tight. Then, since I went overhanded, this next one, I usually put my finger about right in the center. I go over it from the back, okay? Keep it as tight as I can. I kind of bring it down on my finger. Then I tighten it, tighten it, tighten it. Now I came in from the back. Now I'm going to go in from the front. And this all depends on whether you want to hide it. If you have a way to hide it. If the string is, if there are no holes in the beads that are big enough to hide this, then you don't want to make a great big huge, you know, clod of thread, of stretch thread. So you could stop at maybe 3. And you'll want to pull it tight, okay? And then you would cut those off as far down as you can get them without, you know, causing a ruckus. That's why you pull on it first. Now, if this will hide in a hole in a bead, which probably a proper place to have put this or started and stopped this bracelet would have been where this hole is. That way the actual knot can be hidden down in there, okay? But since this is a stone and it's got a great big stone there, I think I'll go ahead and do it one more time from the back. And all I'm doing is just one time and then tightening it as tight as I can get it, okay? And then I come back and I tighten it here. Now see how big that knot's starting to get? You don't want it to get any bigger. So there's some that I can do 4 or 5 times, depending on whether I can hide it. The fact that it's clear is nice because in that way, you know, it's not going to be seen. And then I have little sharp cutters here, and I like to kind of pull them out. Leave about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. Let's see, because you can always go back and cut them off if they're like sticking out. Now we see here, I don't know if this will go inside this bead. Yeah, see, we're good to go because this will go inside a bead. So you just bring it back, okay? And I think what I'll do is try to get it inside. Which bead was it going in? I mean, it sounds silly, but yeah, just hide it in the bead. Okay, it's gone. Okay, so we've made that one. It's nice and sturdy. It's very pretty. I like it because it's like different. There's different stones, and some of them are, you know, kind of abstract, sticking out a little bit, and then we have some little flat stones. We've got kind of a unakite. We've got a like a really pretty jasper here and there, and then we have what looks like unakite there, and these look like little agates, or that could even be unakite because that's orange and green. But, and then this is the back, or the ending part. So I've got a bracelet that took me about 10 minutes. Okay, but you see how I started it. I started it going, doing the, let's see, do I have anything to show you? So I started it, I'll show you. So we would start it, just say this is that stretch wire. You would start it. So, this is not easy to do. You'd start it going over, okay? And then you would tighten it up. And then the next one you would go under. and then you would tighten it up as tight as you can get it and pull it. Pull it from the bracelet and pull it from the top. You will get used to it and you'll know when to stop pulling and not pull it too tight. So if you've gone from the back, then you'll go from the front. Okay. And tighten it as tight as you can get it. And then you'll bring the pieces together, pull it out away from the bracelet, stretch it out. So you'd be stretching it out kind of like from here with your finger. The knot will be here. You'll have the strings hanging off, go down to about maybe 1/8 of an inch away from the knot on this side and cut it. Okay? All right, that's just so you'll know what I'm talking about when I say you go forward and back and then forward and back. Okay, so we have this bracelet here, and it had these little spacer beads could have been put here, but I had some extra beads left, and I said, well, hey, I'll just make earrings. And what you do is you get a head pin. They're called a head pin. And it's just a straight pin with a piece on the bottom that stops the bead stopper. You put the 2 beads down on it. And then you have this. And you will bend this piece at the top over. Now I don't have the hooks, I've got the lever back earrings here that have a hole. The hole is where this piece will go. Okay, but see, we've got too much there. It's too long. Because all we're going to do is one twist over it and kind of clamp it together. So what I'll do, I kind of know about how big I want it as far as the little circle. So it'll dangle just enough. So I'm going to cut that little piece off. Then I'm going to take these. I've got these. Those are another pair of snips. These, and all of these are flat on the inside. They are not riveted so as to make marks on the wire or the jewelry that you're working on. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this. These are beautiful. These are nice. And you're going to grab it. And see, I've pushed that down. Flattened it right there. And then I'm going to take this. However you want the diameter of the little circle to be. And I'm going to flip it back around. I'm going to go back a little bit because, yeah. And then we're going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Now can you see what we're up to? Okay. So it's still a little off-centered, so I'm going to pull it back here. Okay. That'll be much better. Okay, then we're going to put this on it. Just like that. Like I say, after you've done it for 10 or 15 years, it's just so simple to do. So what I'm going to do is close this, and I'll just pull it down and bring it down a little bit more. And you can kind of pull it over it, you know what I mean? Kind of pull the wire over and then push it back down. And then we'll pinch it. Always make sure that your wires are closed. Okay? But you also want to have enough of a gap to where it's going to swing. It's going to be loose and swing. Check it again to make sure that you have no area to where the wire can fall off. Okay. Come here. So, and we don't want it too tiny because it'll rub on that wire. It'll rub on that metal and make it maybe make it you know, not lay correctly. Okay, so there we go. I'll put it on this here. Open up. There we go. Okay, so we've got this here. So we've got that one. And this little, ring, the little ring that I made is very tight. It's not hanging down. Like this one here, I let it be a little bigger because I did not want to crack the top of that quartz as I pulled the wire back down and tightened it up. This one here is just hooking to where I don't think it would hurt anything to make it tight. I learned the hard way on things like that. So we're going to snip this back because it's way too long. Let's snip it about right there. I will turn this. Like I said, you can always turn it back. But depending on what kind of head pins you buy, some of them are really cheap. And once you turn them, they have a tendency to want to break. So you can't always rely on going back and kind of fixing them, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to put this next on. And as you can see, I've got it on there. Okay. I'm going to push that down. And it does help not to have nails. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, guys. Okay, I'm going to have to come back and push this back a bit. There we go. That's fine. I need to pull it back down and away. There we go. You want it to have a nice little arch to it. So I had to, like, it was coming up like this, and I wanted to have some more of a curve in it. It was kind of coming like this, and I want it to curve more in a circle. So, get off of me. And of course, this is sticking. So I've got it there. Whoops. It is actually sticking to the tool. Kind of magnetic. Okay, I've almost got it. Got it down here. Come on, baby. That is weird. Yeah, the actual lever back is like sticking to this. It's so funny. I got it now. So I know you can't see what I'm doing, but now I'm twisting it down. I'll show you there. Okay, now I'm going to close it and then I'll show it to you. Get down. There's that. Okay. So let's see how good I got it, guys. Okay. And you can always re-straighten it out. Twist it up. There we go. Just about. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I gotta make sure it's big enough to funny. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Gonna make sure. Yeah. Remember I told you it has to have enough wiggle room. I think I got it. Doggone it. So there's that. It's all ready. And I will put it here. So we have, let's see, that took about 20 minutes. Well, no, it didn't. About 10 minutes. Because I talked a lot. I was trying to show you guys it doesn't take as long when you've got it like way up in your face. Doing it, you know, trying to show somebody. It's not always easy. Okay, come on. Close. There we go. So we've got these earrings here. They're really cute. And they are like between a moss agate, something like that. And we have this bracelet here that I will put right here. There we go. So that's made also. So that's just how it works. This little set right here, if somebody wants it, I'll sell it to them for $5. Oh, goodness. So this set here is ready to roll. If anybody's interested in it, just let me know. I'll do you a little bargain on it, but it's really nice. It's really cold. It's kind of a conversation piece. It's really cool. Okay, and the lotus flower is beautiful. Okay, now let's get started. Let me get all my tools put away. That's the only way you'll be able to keep your stuff, is to put it back up. I learned that the hard way. Because if you're always looking for something, you know, you'll use something that's not even, you know, you just grab anything. A piece of plier, you know, pliers that aren't jewelry pliers, and run the risk of actually ruining a piece of jewelry that you have. Okay, let's set that back in there. Okay, we're at 22 minutes, guys. All right, if you have not joined as far as subscribing, it's always free. It's easy to do. You just hit the subscribe button, which is right, let's see, isn't that weird? I can't even show you. It is right down there. And right beside that subscribe button is a bell. If you push that bell, then you'll be notified of videos as I do them. So you will be notified that I have a video that just came out, and that helps some of the girls get a piece they want before someone else. So that's always nice. Thumbs up helps grow my channel. It lets other people see my content that might not already see it. So thumbs up are, you know, very important to our business. If you have a YouTube channel, we're always begging people to give us a thumbs up, especially if they're, you know, really impressed with the channel. It really helps us out. Okay, these are semi-precious jewels. A couple of them are set in sterling. Some of them are not, but they are very, very pretty. These are some little charms that I found in a jewelry lot, and they are quartz crystals. They're like matrix. They're matrix. Good Lord. They are like they are like towers. They are beautiful. They have points. They're faceted. I think they do have a little metallic kind of AB wash on them. Then we have some really pretty beads. So there's actually 3 different charms. And I put them on this little gold tone because this, you know, is set in more of a gold with gold tone rings. I put it on this chain, and it is 925 Vermeil. Let's see here. Let me see here. It is, yeah, it's 925. So if nothing else, you'll get a couple charms, and you'll get a 925 Vermeil vintage necklace. And I'm going to put 10 on this, and these are just so pretty. Very interesting. So this would actually make 3 pendants in one. Oh boy. So this necklace is almost 18 inches. So yeah, we'll just put 10 on it if anybody's interested. I just thought they were so pretty. Okay, next. I have actually shown this before. This is a spectacular, fabulous, super cold, lovely, Jimmy, tiger's eye, beaded stretch bracelet. And it is absolutely gorgeous. It has some of the most beautiful, like spiral faced beads. Look at that. They are just some real specimens here that I just adore. Look at that one. I've had this before, never sold it yet. It's very easy to wear. It's probably about a 7 1/4. I don't know why it wasn't purchased. It is big. Look at that one. Man. I can't go under 15 on it, but, you know, I guess I could always wear it. It is fitting me. I mean, it's a little big, but it is spectacular. Okay? So I'll put that there. Next. Oh, this is pretty. This is tiger's eye also. This would go with that. This is a faux pearl, I think. Yeah. Faux pearl, gold AB stone, gold AB beads here. Then you have some little spacer beads. The pearl looking beads that are faux. And then this tiger's eye here. Very pretty. Very, very nice. And then 5. Beautiful. And then, I don't believe this one is sterling. No, it's not. So, this is very nice. Very nice lobster. It is 17 inches. And I'll put 6 on it. Okay, I'm grabbing. Oh. These are these matte, they're real stones. They're like agates, but they're like a matte finish to them. They're super cold. You've got a little banded bead here. Then you've got the Hansa. Then you've got this cute little leaf. Very pretty. So we'll put 3 on that one. Too cute. Okay, I'm grabbing. Oh my. We have the deep grape jelly colored purple amethyst stretch bracelet. It is super, super beautiful. Does have some lighter colors through there. It kind of makes it just that much more interesting. Yeah, that looks like little purple icicles on your arm. And I mean, it's gorgeous and cold. So I do believe this would fit up to probably, if I'm being realistic, about a 7 1/4, almost 7 1/2. because it's got some nice stretch to it, but you want to stretch it out past to where it'd be, yeah. But I think 7.5 would be fine. There is nothing sharp about this. This is very soft and cold. So I'm going to do 12 on this. And it is beautiful. The inside is just as nice. Okay. I'm still digging. Whoops, sorry, Charlie. We've got this little chevron amethyst. Isn't that pretty? It's a pendant. It does have a nice little bail on it. It's all ready to put on a silver tone or a sterling chain. Don't know if that's sterling or not. Could very well be. I just love that little V. I mean, it's not much, but it's really pretty. See the V in it? Yeah, it's really pretty. So it's approximately an inch, 1.25 inches with the little bail. So let's put 6 on that. That is so pretty. Okay. Now, we do have something that I'm pretty sure is jade. You know, jade is not fluorescent. So I always check it. Remember how green fluorescent that one stone was the other day? Yeah. This does have a little chip, but it's like inside, it's not outside. And there's you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that without me moving it away. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard for you guys to see. But no, it's not fluorescent. I do believe it's jade. It's super cold. It's a double stretchy. It has green threading, which is perfect. It is a very good size for me. It could have been maybe just a little bit tighter, but not much. This will probably go to about a 7. I wouldn't want to go much further than that. And this is 15. It is so pretty. And it's so cold. It's hot in my room, but that's cold. Okay, I'm grabbing something from way over. Oh, this is pretty. Let's see here. Is that quartz? Yeah, it looks like quartz. It's just a little quartz. It's just a little quartz. Stretchy. You can see there's a clear one and kind of a frosty one. I'll just put 3 on that, but they're nice stones. This would work in well if you're making jewelry. And you could still wear it. It looks nice. Okay, we'll put 3 on that. Okay. I have a little froggy. And he is not 925. No, I don't think so. I think he's kind of like a rhodium plated metal. But he is goldstone. And he is so cute. I don't really want to sell him, but can't keep everything. So he's goldstone. And I think I will put, let's put $7 on him. He's beautiful. Nice and silver colored, silver tone. And he is almost 2 inches. And he is darling. Okay, this is for all you goldstone lovers. And frog lovers. There you go. Okay. Next up, we've got an Agate Donut. It's pretty. It almost looks like Carnelian. So Jen or any of you that know Carnelian, let me know what you think. It doesn't matter, it's really pretty. It looks like Carnelian with some matrix of something else kind of running through it. Somebody said I know a lot about stones. No, I don't. I know a little bit. But I just, sometimes if you don't have the stone for a while, I don't see it, you forget what it's called. It's in the back of your mind, but you know. This has got leather cording on it, and it is a Shambhala. I thought it was pretty cool. So, this is like 24 inches. Well, more than that. About 28 inches, and it could be a lot shorter. A lot longer, too. So, this being the mystery of either Carnelian or Jasper. It's still cold and it's still a stone. So let's put 7 on this one. Okay, next. Baby. Say hello. Yeah, he can come and say hello. You want to come say hello? All right. Let's see here. Goodness gracious, Grandma. Say hi. Say hi.
Give him a smile.
Are you up late or what? What is going on? Say yeah.
Can you see your grandma's jewelry?
Yeah. He helps me sort through things. Say yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
I look pretty.
Tell him good night.
Tell the guys, say we will see you soon. You want to talk? Yeah. You want to talk to him? You know that Grandma puts her jewelry out here and shows it to him? Right? Okay. You want to say bye-bye?
Tell him bye. Come on. Tell him bye-bye. Say bye.
Wave. So I've been trying to learn to wave. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Say we'll see you later. He sure is a cutie. I'm glad I got to let him come see you guys. Okay, next we have, oh, it's just a little turquoise chip bracelet. Let me measure it real quick before it is 8 inches. Let's look at it real quick. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. It is a barrel clasp, obviously probably vintage. It's hard to tell a lot of times if it's dyed. This is so tight I can't even see in between, which is good. Yes, this might be kind of a conglomeration because this is more of a green. It's just hard to tell, guys. Might be a little bit of each. A little bit of green, a little bit of, look at that one. Look how much of a, like a spider web is on those. Isn't that wild? Okay, so I think what I'll do with this one, I'll just put 6 on it. But it's very convincing that it's real and not just dyed halide. I think there are different pieces on it that are real turquoise. And then a few that aren't mixed in. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to reach for a longer. We're kind of on the end here. Oh my goodness. If this is not a beautiful piece, I don't know what to say. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I don't see sterling on here. Doesn't need to be. This thing has real pearls. It has some of the most beautiful. This looks carnelian to me. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at the, almost like the chevron effect that you get on the, look at this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is carnelian, and this is gorgeous. It's like butterscotch mixed in with the deeper toffee looking pieces. Wow. And then you have the ring pearls here. Have some little beads here. They're little metal pieces. Very nice. Look at this piece. This is very interesting on that side. And then look at this. Wow. Okay. Well, this piece is magnificent. Must say. Yeah. These don't fluoresce or anything. Look at the pearls, though. It's so funny. Look at that. You guys see it? Yeah, that's really wild. Okay. So, I think I'll put 16 on this one. It is approximately just a little over 16 inches, and we'll put 16 on it. And like I said, it is really, really beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, next we have this, and I do believe it's jade. Let me show you why I think that. It's nice and cold. I'll show you up close where it has the little inclusions, little dots and little things. And then when we do this, it is not fluorescent. There is no fluorescence. That is fabulous. Okay, except for the neon on that thread. But yeah, and then I can see the occlusions in here. Inclusions or occlusions. That's cool. So this is a Shambhala. The green is kind of an ombre. It's kind of a faded color. It's a bright green. It's a pretty green. And the beads are actually knotted, as you can see. And there it is. That's the Shambhala part of it. This is probably at least a 7, 7.5, and could probably go up to an 8. Okay, so I'm going to put 12 on this one. The green is green. It is beautiful. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'm grabbing another one. Wow, this has got a bullet barrel. It's got a barrel. It's not really a bullet. It's got a barrel on it. These are very dark pieces of amethyst. These chips are fabulous looking. That one looks like quite a bit of a clear stone in there with it. These are beautiful. Look at those. It's a very dark, deep dark purple. Kind of mixed in with a little lighter colors. It's soft and it's real smooth. And it is just gorgeous. It is 17 inches. It actually I don't know. The seed beads in between are kind of a gold tone, kind of a muted gold tone. Could be just because it's an older necklace. It's just not as gold as it once was. This is, nice, you know, smaller to larger here. Just beautiful. Like I said, it's really a dark purple. It really looks very similar in color. Those two are a good color combination together. So let's go ahead and let's put 16 on this one. Okay. Next, we have, oh, wait a minute here. See what happens here. Okay, this is not fluorescent either. This looks like Unakite and what could be Jade. These are very, very nice colors. As far as green, you go from a light to a dark. Kind of ombre. You've got the light, the medium, the dark, and then the dark. And then you've got Unakite through here, or Unakite, however you want to say it. Unakite has a beautiful kind of a coral, pinkish coral color and a green. Very, very nice. This is on that flat, stretchy cord. It fits me very well. It wouldn't fit anybody too much bigger than about a 6 3/4 to a 7. But it's really nice. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we'll put 8 on this one. Very pretty. Okay, let's grab something else. Okay. Now this does have sterling as far as the clasp. The lobster is 925. It does have a tag. The tag says AE. AE. I know this can't be American Eagle. I don't know. It says AE. Aeropostale? AE. Because American Eagle is AEO. So this is AE. Doesn't matter. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's do some investigating with the blue light, with the UV ray light. UV light. Okay, so it is not. That is pretty. It is not amber. So it could be one of a couple things. This is beautiful. This looks like a dyed quartz. It's almost too light to be like citrine or something like that. So this could either be citrine or citrine and these are clear. It almost is trying to look like amber, but of course it didn't fluoresce, so it's not. Maybe it's citrine and carnelian mixed, but we'll just say citrine. Citrine. Yeah, citrine with a little quartz. Beautiful little quartz cabochon that's kind of shaped into a teardrop down there. This is a rosary style. I do believe it is all sterling. I'll bet you it is. Even that is. Yeah, I do believe. So we'll let's put 12 on this. It's very pretty. Very unusual. It looks older. It is almost 16. Well, that's right, it's 16 because you'll be coming out this way. And it has an inch, if not more, extender on it. Okay. Alrighty. Next we have, oh, this is so pretty. We have Quartz and Fluorite, which does get shiny and fluoresce. And the most beautiful amethyst, and I've shown this before and nobody bought it. And I'm not sure about, sorry, these, but they are not magnetic. This amethyst is beautiful. And we have amethyst and fluorite chips here. And come down to the, look at these amethyst beads. They are like, look at that. Almost like a purple haze in that one. And then we have what I do believe are quartz. They're just too cold to just be glass. This piece is just beautiful. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of this. See what it looks like. If I can do it. Okay. Oh, that's so hard to do. Oh, I think I can do it this way, guys. Let's do it over here. I can't tell. It looks pretty good, but I don't want to ruin the... It's not that big a deal. Nah, I'll just leave it alone. It could very well be sterling. But whether it is sterling or plated or just silver beads, it doesn't matter. They're just little kind of stations here. And this one is super long. This is about 30 inches of beauty. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's go ahead and put 15 on this one. Okay, next we have what I believe is real turquoise. I'm not positive, but I believe it is. It's cold. Even the little teeny tiny beads are cold. We have for sure, a little piece of what looks like coral and turquoise in the center here. These are the turquoise pieces I think are real. Here, and then the piece of coral probably. These feel real, but I'm not gonna, you know, it's just a nice necklace that looks pretty. And it is almost 18 inches. It's like 17 and a half. This just needs to be hung. These pieces will flatten right back out. All you have to do is just kind of curl it back with your finger. And it will just kind of flatten back out. I've worked on these before. You can hang this up and put a little clothespin on either side and let it set for a day, and it'll straighten right back out. So I think what I'll do on this one, just because it's so pretty, I think I'll put 12 on this one. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get through this, but I don't know if I can. Let's do this quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's see. Oh, gosh. That was weird. Okay, this one, I don't know if this is 925 or not. I don't think so. It's got the most beautiful quartz, triple strand quartz that I've seen in a while. They don't necessarily hang straight. They do have a little bit of a curl to them, you know, kind of a curl pattern. But I think after they're worn for a minute, they will be fine. You can also twist them together. But this has some of the most beautiful pieces of quartz on it. And this is approximately 22 inches. So like I said, you can either straighten it out to where the 3 strands are, you know, one on top of the other, or you can twist it to where you're going to have a twist like that. Okay, so I'm going to put 20 on this one. It's just gorgeous. Next, we have a very vintage piece. I don't know if I'll ever... It's very pretty. It has quartz stones in these little cages. I'm looking to see if I see a clasp, and I don't. There very well could be one. I'm just missing it. But it's really pretty. And it's kind of a rosary style. It's on gold wire. It's really interesting. So this is probably 32 inches. So, yeah, because that's 16. 16 and 16 is 32. So, we'll just go ahead and let's put $8 on this one. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Next is just a beautiful piece. We have this toggle clasp. It is in gold tone. Then we come down with all glass beads. Then we have this big, huge hunk of carnelian. This thing is, yeah. This is very gemmy and pretty. And kind of almost museum-y. Museum-y piece. This is 16 inches. This is just gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm going to put 18 on this one, and it should be probably much more. So we'll put 18 on that one. Let's see. This one also has moss agate, and what I think are a couple of probably, this has 925 Vermeil clasp on it. It has some beautiful glass spacer beads, kind of an AB here. All different kinds of moss agates. Just beautiful. This one has blue to it. This one is brown. This is a lighter, almost a yellow. This looks like the earth. Yeah. This is spectacular. It's on a beautiful, it's probably hemp, thread that is twisted. Every piece has a knot, so it will not move. This is the clasp itself, 925. It is long, and it is gorgeous. It is so cool. And it's kind of asymmetrical. It is not perfect. They do not perfectly sit next to each other, which I think is just fabulous. So we've got 24, 25, 26. Well, let's just say 30 inches, maybe 32. I don't want to say they're 30 and they're really 31. But yeah, this is one of the most, I don't know. As far as the stones, they're just beautiful. This one's almost, look at that with the green and the brown. Like I said, this is gorgeous. So let's put 18 on this one also. It sounds good. It's just beautiful. Shiny and pretty and cold. Okay, we're moving right along. do believe this is rhodochrosite. The pink, I'm not sure. The pink could be angel skin coral, for all I know. This is 925 on the clasp. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is pinks and grays and some darker gray. Looks like there's some hematite spacer beads up here at the top. It is 20 inches of beauty. And I'm going to put 20 on this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Very pretty. This is a Amethyst Point. This is a fabulous piece. It has a gold foiled top with a nice pendant, the bail here. The chain itself is gorgeous. I think you can see it up close. It has a nice lobster. There, it's not 925 or anything, but it's beautiful. It is super long. It's 24. It's about 26 inches. There is no wear on the chain that I can see. It's just a really magnificent piece. It's Jimmy looking. I don't believe it's been recut. I think it's came out of the hole this way. It's just beautiful. It's a big piece. This would cost you a little bit of money to buy. So I'm going to put 25 on this one. This could be your paperweight. It's not that heavy, but yeah, this is very, very pretty. Okay. Next we have quite a bit of amethyst left. We have this, what I do believe is onyx. I'll show it to you up close. Very super cold, and some really pretty little amethyst chips. Seed beads here. It's a long one. It is 18 inches. I just think it's gorgeous. So we'll put, let's put 8 on this one. Not pretty. Okay, next. This is a fabulous piece, guys. This has very Asian designed hook and eye here. But it is closed. So this is like the all-knowing eye, all-seeing eye there. Which over in the countries that use the symbol of the eye, it is for protection. It is not an evil eye. I don't know where that comes from. Maybe gypsies used it as an eye of, like, I don't know. But no, they use it as a good thing. These end caps are absolutely gorgeous. I do not believe we have sterling here. I just don't. But we have amethyst, quartz, and carnelian. We have this tube here that is a stone, and I do not know what it is. I just don't, but it is fabulous. It is etched with patterns, leaves and such. Then we have another bead here and another tube that is super, super cold. So I'm sorry I'm not positive as to what kind of stone these are. Just beautiful. To me, they are older and should probably be a little bit greener. So they could be a carved agate. They could be a carved jasper. I just don't know. And this is starting to look more like fluorite to me, but I don't think so. It's greener, so it could be jade. Yeah, and it's not fluorescent at all. So this could be jade and amethyst, and these tubes could be jasper. I don't know. But I do know one thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is probably 24 inches, 26 at the most. This goes over your head because this does not open up that I can see, which is fine. It's no big deal. It doesn't need to open up. So I'll show it to you up close. And like I said, for all I know, this could be jade. It has the little cloudy inclusions in it. It could be quartz. I do believe these are carnelian, and I know that's amethyst. These tubes are a mystery to me, but they could be something. They are stone. And so this necklace right here is $25. Okay. We're getting down to the end, so I'm going to go ahead and finish. We have the spectacular tiger's eye with this beautiful pendant, one of the largest ones I've seen. I don't know, it's just beautiful. It's super cold, has one little bead cap here, and then these pieces are soft and pretty and long. We have a barrel clasp, so it leads me to believe this is definitely vintage. It is 18 inches, plus with this, let's see, 1, 2, 3 inches there, 21 to 22. There's your barrel. Okay. And then there's your tiger's eye. It's just a very interesting cut. And then the back of it. I just think it's really, really pretty. So I'm going to put 20 on this one, just because it's just magnificent. These pieces are really, really pretty too. Okay. Yep, we're about there. We're almost done. Okay, we have a piece here that is sterling. This, as far as I can see, is aventurine. I don't believe it's jade. It's just not cut in a way that I think jade would be cut, but I could be wrong. This could be jade because of the sterling clasp, but to me, the makeup of the stone is more like aventurine to me. I put it on this just so it would be on something so it wouldn't get lost, but this is sterling here, the bail, and the top of the pendant. And if anybody's interested, this is approximately 18, almost 19 inches. I mean, 17, almost 18 inches. And this would be perfect on a sterling chain. Now, if anybody's interested in the pendant, I'm going to put 14 on it. If they want a sterling chain, we can talk about it. Okay, we're moving right along. This one is pretty. I think I'll put these two together. This one is like moss agates galore here. Some jaspers. Very green. Very pretty. That almost, yeah, these are really pretty. Oh, you guys, look. That is darling. Okay, so we've got that. And then we have this one. These look like agates. That looks almost like tiger's eye. Okay. So we'll put these two together for $5. They're super cold. That's a good price on these. Okay. We have some turquoise earrings. They are beautiful. And I think I'll put them in with this. They're very similar. We have a beautiful, these little bicone beads here with the purple. I think they might be glass. A little black seed bead in between, or glass bead in between. They're glass beads in between. It's got a beautiful lobster Let me measure it real quick and then I'll close it up. I do believe this is sterling. This is right at 7 1/4. Yes, this is 925. It's on the bail there. Yep. I made the, no I didn't. These are not ones I made. I made some, but those aren't them. So this is a sterling turquoise and glass bead necklace, bracelet with earrings to match. They're really pretty. Let's do 10 on this set since this is sterling. So you get a bracelet and earrings, turquoise and sterling for $10. And then these are just really pretty. That turquoise is a pretty good match. Okay? Nobody know from your ears to your wrist. Okay, this one. This is cute. This is what I believe are probably turquoise. Little seed beads. Let's see. It's a barrel. It's about 16 inches. Little baby barrel clasp. It's real dainty. And let's put 4 on this one. This is cute. And I think it's even got little hematite beads on it. So we'll put 4 on this one. Okay? And I'm trying to get through it before my thing says, I'm over. It's done. Okay, we have an Apache's Tear pendant. The Apache Tear is a very dark black, kind of smoky, and then you can actually see through it. Hope you can see through it, but you can. And this is a little vintage pendant, all ready for somebody put it on a chain, and so I'll put 5 on the Apache Tear. This is a beautiful blue. What I think is that blue, that Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I don't know, so don't, quote me on it, but it is just the most beautiful blue, and it looks older. Isn't that pretty? So we'll put 6 on that. It is approximately lost somewhere. No, it's right at 1 inch. I do believe that little piece there is sterling. Okay. Yeah, we're moving right along. This is cold, but it's just a stretchy. That's a nice one. Okay, I'll have a group of 3 here. This is so cute. This is like howlite, the white, and it's got a little lamb. So cute. And this is more of like the chakra. It's got a little bit of everything. Onyx, quartz, sodalite, jasper. That looks like Larimar. Tiger's eye, maybe jade. And then we start back over again. So these are pretty. These 3 for 6. We'll just say 6 on these. 3. Then I have a bracelet here. That is just too cool. We have the little round, probably dyed howlite here in the center. I'm not sure what that is. Might be trying to be coral. It is a very funny feel to it. Then we have the tiger's eye, which is gorgeous. We have some frosted little seed beads. Then we have this beautiful clasp, kind of the hook and eye. I don't believe it's sterling, but it's very, very pretty. And the end caps, the little bead caps here. I don't know. It might be, might not be. But it's just pretty. So I'll do a measurement on it. Let's see here. This is neat. This is right at 7 inches. Maybe just a little more. Yeah, well, we'll just say 7. The colors are so pretty. So we'll put 5 on that one. Then we have this one, and it has what I do believe, I think this is coral. I've been thinking about this. I think we have coral beads. We have what I think could very well be, this is a very dark green, moss agate. Those look like jasper. I mean, those look like jade, honestly. That looks like citrine, onyx. Just different stones on here. It's just interesting. It is approximately, I would say, it's a long one. I'd say 38 inches. And it's just interesting. It's kind of one of those kind of earthy pieces. It's really pretty. More of an orangish cream here. Looks a little whiter on the camera. So I'm going to put 6 on this one. And the last 2 are probably the most fabulous. So let's get to these really quick before my camera shuts off. Okay. This is probably one of the prettiest necklaces. Look at the quartz. These are the end pieces. This is a lariat. These are the end pieces. I've shown this before. You've got all these soft, tumbled, shiny, beautiful. You've got rose quartz. You've got agates. You've got what I think is probably a jasper or 2 or 20. Landscape jasper. I see blue lace agates. Just a little bit of everything in here. Just beautiful stones. A very pretty pinkish gray. Comes off a lot of these, and then you have that orangish pink. These little, just sweet little chips. They're not little, they're big. They're nice and hefty. So this beauty is, oh my goodness, 12. Oh boy. Probably close to 35, 36 inches with about a 2-inch overhang here, 2.5 inch. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to with it. You could tie it up, or you could just wear it just looped one time. Kind of like that. Very pretty. Yeah, I like that. So, this piece right here will go for 30. And then I have one more fab piece. I'll set this over. I mean, this piece is worth it. It's worth it. This last piece is whoops. I dropped them. Daggone it. I hate that. Yeah. 2 amethyst bracelets. Okay. I have 2 stretchies, and they have some really, really pretty beads, some chevron, some dark amethyst. This has some black, just shiny beads, and all the rest are amethyst chips. I'll put those on so you can see them. Okay, so those fit me well, but they could go a little bigger, probably 7.5. And I'm going to put 10 on these. They're just beautiful. The last piece I have to show, I showed it before. It is Baroque Pearl and Amethyst with some briolettes. This has a chevron amethyst piece here. Then we have all these different pearls. Then we have these. These are not sharp. These chips. Then we have the briolettes that have kind of a golden purple to them. Then we go up with more amethyst. It's just a beautiful piece. I have a huge piece here. It is spectacular, shiny, beautiful, one of a kind, and it is 18 inches. And this piece right here is 35. So we actually got through all of the stone, semi-precious stone. I didn't sell much of anything from the last video. I'm hoping these prices are okay. What you have to understand that some of these pieces are, you know, I mean, they're very unusual and they go for a lot of money. I'm trying to sell them to you guys and make a little bit of money, but not discourage you from purchasing. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here because this is a long video. I'm glad everybody's doing well. Let me know if you're interested in any pieces. All you have to do is email me at moniquesjewels2@gmail.com. Please leave a timestamp and maybe even a screenshot of the piece that you want. If you guys are wanting pieces from other videos, like a week or two behind, you're going to have to tell me which video it is because I don't have the time to go searching. So if you see something on a video from about a week ago, I'll be able to find it if you tell me what video it is. After a week, that jewelry is not available. So I've cut it down to 7 days. Okay? All right, you guys. We will talk to you soon. All right, bye.